Hey everybody, this is Dustin, your RV specialist. So just want to throw some more tips out there. So again, I'm looking at a slide out, and the other side of the slide out on the other coach is broke loose from the wall. And so I was talking about in the previous video about the moldings, the screws being cut every 6 inches. And see here on this one, on this end, I would have put another screw here just to keep that from moving and flexing around. They actually have, if you notice, here's a screw head that's sheared off that broke itself. And some of these look like they could be tightened up a little bit. But, you know, when we're looking at slide outs, we're looking for stuff that's bleeding out. And as you get taller up or higher up, you'll see stuff like that's bled out. When you see that, that's usually a little tattletale of that this molding is moving, and you know, it's pushing the sealant that's behind it out. So that sealant's gonna end up collecting and getting on the wiper sills and then can start to scratch the coat. So I don't know if you can see the reflection or not in the glass, but there's actually some marks where the wiper sill is dragging from that sealant. Then other little things that I do is I like to silicone the sides. You know, I like to seal all the windows all the way around. They did a cap seal from right about there around, but I like to do the whole thing. Same thing with the top corner. I would put a screw in that top corner, go back and periodically tighten, all hand tighten. Don't use a drill gun. Just hand tighten to see if these screws are tight, but you're not going to over tighten them. So when I say hand tighten, you're just gonna take a screwdriver and just lightly see if they tighten up just a hair. If you over tighten them, because you're going in just to a real thin wall aluminum, and the thickness is about, we'll say example is like a credit card, right? So if you over tighten it, you're gonna strip the screw. So if you do that, or you come across and you come up to, you know, hey, I'm gonna tighten the screw up and it's just spinning, you know, feel free to either add one about an inch away from here or here on either side. And then again, I would pre-drill the hole, a smaller size, and then I would put a number 8 Robinson black, you know, painted screw in here, end up at the top. So, okay, well, hope these tips help. Sorry to keep this one so short. If you haven't already joined us in Grand Design RV Owners and Maintenance in the RV Shop with Dustin, please encourage you to do so. So we're putting like lots of tips, tricks, you know, problems that we come across, fixes that we see, and all that kind of fun stuff. So, and then also notice they got some boogie lights, which is cool. So we got another coach that we're getting ready to replace the whole rear wall on that got clipped in another video where they hit a rock. After I found out they hit a rock, and the rock, you know, banged in all this area and just took the room and ripped it and then snapped the ladder off at the joints. So we're gonna be replacing that whole wall as soon as it shows up. And then we're gonna be putting some boogie lights on that as well. So, all right, well, thanks so much for watching and have a great day.